What up, what up, what up? Want to welcome you guys to a new video. Speak loud and proud, I'm Michael Finesse. So, I'm so behind because I was supposed to post this back in January. But life is life, and yeah, I just have not had time to record, you know what I'm saying, give y'all some updates on my 3 years being on hormone replacements. Because overall, I'm really like coming up on 4 years of transitioning, but I share my new year in January is when I first had my first shot. So if you're new to the channel, first and foremost, please click and subscribe so you don't miss out on no new video, all that good stuff. If you're new to the channel, I created Speak Loud and Proud to be a resource platform for the trans community and to also bring understanding to those on the outside who don't understand the lifestyle we live. And I've just been sharing the journey ever since then, all right? So let's jump into it, because y'all know I don't like to make these videos long. So yeah, it's been 3 years. I've been on hormone replacement. I hit my 3rd year, January 31st. So again, normally I blog when there's like a dramatic change or, you know, something that I feel to inform y'all on. And even if I don't, especially when I hit another year, I still do a video anyway. So 2 big changes. One, facial hair. And like I tell y'all, everybody's journey is different. You know what I'm saying? I've seen guys that's been on for like 8 months and they got a full beard, you know, versus people like, you know, guys like me, where it's taking a little bit of while, which again, I figured because I look at my dad, you know what I'm saying? He don't have a full beard. It never would grow for him, you know what I'm saying? So I knew I was kind of slim to none, or it being a slow process. There are some tips that you could do to help with the growth. Again, you definitely want to go by genetics, but there are some things that you can use to help. I tapped into a different couple beard oils, which they was working, you know, it was showing progress, but I actually tapped into a new oil that, I ain't gonna lie, the shipping was horrible. Like, it took a while to get it, but when I finally did get it, you know, it says that, you know, you can use it in your hair and for your beard. And so I was using it on my face more than anything, and this is before the oil. This is with me using the oil probably for like a month, which you can't really see it as good as you can on the picture. But the weird thing about my beard growth right now is this side grows quicker than this side. Like, since using that oil, like, I use it on this side. I don't really put it on this side. I just put it here, and up here. And it really started helping this side come in more. So yeah, and of course I use a derma roller. If you've never heard of the derma roller, it's the little spiky little roller. Get them off Amazon. They got different needle sizes, but it's supposed to open up the skin to, you know, for the oil to sink down in there. So I use a derma roller too. So, but yeah, I'm finally getting somewhere. Like, finally. So there's one change. Second change. It was 3 things that I prayed that I didn't have to deal with when transitioning, and I ended up getting all 3. The first one was surgical scarring. The second one was body hair in areas that I didn't want it. And thirdly, I'm not gonna really say it's a loss, but it's slower, which is hair loss. As you can see, you know, I've grown my hair out, and I didn't have this issue before I got on testosterone. The only issue I had was my crown used to be like a kind of a tender spot still for me, I ain't gonna lie, but I had no issues of growing hair there. It was slow, but it wasn't to the point was it wasn't even up with the rest of my hair. So when I grew my hair back out in I cut my dreads in 2019. I started growing my hair out right after that. And then when the pandemic hit, I was getting braids, you know, but when the pandemic hit, I messed up the texture of my hair and I had to cut it back off and start all over. So starting over is when I started noticing the crown of my head, my hair grew slower. So I'm like, it gotta be the tea, it gotta be the tea. So, you know, I still treated my hair and, you know, greasing it, oiling it, all that stuff, and it was growing. But it wasn't growing fast enough for ICO, and that was my problem. So I'm like, it got to be something to where, you know, my hair can like grow a little bit faster, like, you know, I know it's the tea. So I came across a product called Him. There's a him and there's a her. And it's a medical spray to help with hair loss. And I was kind of skeptical at first, and yeah, I should have stuck with that. But I proceeded to pay $150 for this oil, for this spray. And this is what my hair looked like before the spray. All right. This is what happened a month and a half after using the spray. So I reached out to the company like, yo, you know, I reached out to the doctor and I'm like, hey man, like my hair's falling out. Like it's supposed to help the problem, not make it worse. And you know, he responded like, oh, well, you're going to experience hair shedding. And then, bro, I'm losing hair. Like to the point, like you can see, like you can really see my scalp. The directions was to spray at the top, the crown, and the hairline. Thank God my hairline is fine. I just got a big forehead. People think I got a receding hairline, and I don't. I just got a big forehead. So I was spraying, boom, 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 and just spraying at the top of my hair had broke off like bad. So I immediately, you know, stopped using the spray. Asked could I get a refund? It was non-refundable. So I trashed it, and I was like, well, let me figure something else out. So the oil that I actually was using for my face, I started putting it in my hair in that same spot. And just after using it probably for like a month, this is what that spot looks like now. So it's growing back, thank God. But that is something that you guys need to be aware of. Like if you start experiencing hair loss, you know, please, you know, do your research. Like really, really do your research, because some of these products will not help you. They will make the problem worse. So yeah, just make sure you know what you're dealing with before you know, spend your money, especially when you can't get no refund back. So that's that. I did a chest scarring video before this one if you want to go check it out. But I have seen more changes in my scarring. I actually was supposed to go back to my dermatologist in January, but again, so much stuff going on, and I was like, well, they flattening, I probably need to go back. I mean, what is she gonna inject, you know? Which I hate I did that, because my scarring, even though, like I said, it's flattened, you can see here where it's like gone, you know, but this is how it's looking. They're still flat, but I think I need to get another round of injection because of this. I was already told that I may lose some pigmentation, which I already knew about, but yeah, I noticed that one area of the scar is like completely gone. So I did call my dermatologist back and make another appointment, so I won't get back in there till next month. So I probably won't be shooting another video until then, so and let you guys know what happened with that. But so far, that's pretty much all on this 3-year mark. Working on a project as well, my He Is Me, I Am Him, which I might be changing the name of my channel to that. But I'm working on putting a trans man calendar out for 2024, so I'm excited about that. And I'm definitely gonna share that process. That'll be a video that I post. I'm gonna blog that. I just got all my submissions in, which I got 51 guys submitted in. So I'm excited about that and getting that started. And I also kicked off my sneaker line, Finesse and Kicks. So I'm definitely excited about that. I did drop a Pride collection, which was only 2 designs this year, but I definitely hope to have more. I will have more next year, but I did drop 2 designs. So if you want to check them out, visit the website, finesseandkicks.com, which I will drop that below so you can see how it's spelled, FINESSIN, kicks.com. And I also dropped a couple of other shoe designs. I got more in mind. I just haven't been able to sit down and do them, and then having to buy the tools and material that I need. So excited about that. And the big change, I did get married in November of last year. So yay. My wife over there shaking her head like, cause I mean, if you scroll down and watch the videos, how I talked about dating as a trans man, you know, and people, you know, having their opinions on, you know, me being trans in the dating life. Well, I got a wife now, so yay. So yeah. don't ever let nobody tell you because you're trans that you're not going to find love. That is a completely bogus lie. You know, so even in that area, you know, that takes time as well. So definitely don't rush it. But as always, man, if you guys got any questions, any comments, drop them below the video. And I will be back with y'all soon. And how I end every video, if it's not hurting you or harming others, man, do what makes you happy. All right, I'm Michael Finesse. I'll check y'all later. Peace.